notes for soccer online, like Garrett had strep throat, so we kept him at home today. So obviously the game this weekend at 7 p.m. on Saturday.
Steph, just talk about what this season has been like for you to come here and be new with the team and how the defense is playing.
Yeah, I think it's been awesome. It's kind of crazy. I remember visiting here in December and sitting down with Coach Lola and saying, one of the big things I want to do is win a national championship. And we started off really well, and then we definitely had some struggles near the end of the season, driving a couple to Indiana, and then Clemson. And then we hit another struggle against Wake Forest in the tournament, and then I think it's really coming together nicely. Those hard times are definitely preparing us well for the tournament, for when a team ties it up late in the second half, for overtime. It's never going to be easy to make it through a tournament, but all the adversity that we've gone through throughout the season has prepared us well for this.
Steph, as far as the adjustments, obviously playing at Dartmouth or going to Dartmouth, what was that like adjusting, from Ivy League to University of Louisville?
It's pretty crazy. Dartmouth, by all respect, is a great team, and the Ivy League is. I have a lot of respect for the conference because it's every game is a battle. It's a physical battle, and there are no easy games. But being at Dartmouth, being a smaller school, you play 1, 2, maybe 3 really big names a year, and those games are easy to get up for because you don't have to get up for that many huge games. But here, it's every week, maybe sometimes even twice a week, you're getting up for a top 10 game, and that's kind of the biggest adjustment, is just mentally staying in it throughout the entire season, because every single day, every training, you have to push yourself in order to be ready for the weekend.
Did you feel? I mean, obviously you did a lot of research. I mean, what did you feel like this made this the best spot? And now looking back at where you're at defensively, you're kind of right?
Yeah, I mean the defense has been great. And I knew last year they went through some adversity, so I knew it was a team that had seen some struggle and had seen what being on the wrong side of it can feel like, and that just makes you want to be on the right side of it all the more. And coming down here, the atmosphere, the coaching staff, everything about the environment here seemed like a great fit for me. I knew I didn't want to go to a team that was a bunch of individuals. I wanted a family. I wanted a team that I was great friends with on and off the field. And that's what I saw when I came here, and that's what I've truly experienced this entire fall. I couldn't explain to you how much I've loved it.
How do you evaluate your chances at the national championship now, and what is the strongest source of your optimism or enthusiasm?
I think I spoke to it a little bit earlier, but just the adversity that we've gone through. If you look at Maryland, they had some tough games, but they were on the winning side of every single game throughout going undefeated into the tournament. If you don't know how to lose, or if you haven't lost, it kind of hurts your chances to really win, just because you're not going to see games throughout the season like you will in the tournament. So I think having those tough games, having those losses, has prepared us well for this. And then I think having home field advantage throughout the entire tournament was huge for us to get to the College Cup. And then at the end of the day, in the College Cup, 4 teams left. They're all the highest caliber teams in the country. So it's whoever's going to put the effort in, has the most focus, and I think that's what we've done every game. Outwork the other team. We know we can do that, and all it is 90 minutes of dedication to it.
If you can drill a little deeper, how does losing prepare you to win?
I think knowing the gut feeling, the pain of losing makes you want to fight for that next goal, want to defend all that harder, make that extra run, because you don't want to experience that again. It's kind of like if you don't know sadness, then you don't know happiness as well. So losing, going through those tough games, those heartbreak moments, makes you never want to experience that again. especially on a stage like this.
I know you still, hopefully, you're hoping that you have at least a couple more weekends left with the Cardinals. But what do you see as your future? I think you were among the top goalies in last year's Super Draft in MLS. Are you looking at a professional career after this?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that was one of the big reasons I came to Louisville also, was because, we play in the ACC, we play on the biggest stage there is to play on as far as it goes for college soccer. And I knew, getting far was going to increase my chances, and, all the other seniors' chances, Mike, DJ, Romy, all great players, and all, very good chances at going pro. And so I think the further we get, the better chances we have. But at the end of the day, kind of what I'm looking towards right now is this weekend and next weekend. And then I know we'll all deal with that afterwards. And when it comes down to it, if these next couple weekends go really well, then I think things will fall in place really nicely for us.
What do you know about Stanford this weekend? I mean, you've had some teams you've been familiar with in the tournament so far. What do you know about Stanford?
I think from what we've seen, we haven't seen a lot yet because, we're still getting past Notre Dame. But looking forward, I know we'll delve into it a little bit deeper tomorrow, but they seem pretty similar to Notre Dame, a 4-4-2, and, not insanely athletic like a Virginia or a Syracuse or anything, but a very smart team, obviously, a very organized team, tough to score on. But I think it's a good thing that we played Notre Dame leading up to it because it's prepared us well. Notre Dame is, they were one of the best teams in the nation, especially earlier in the season. Hit some struggle, but their potential to be the best team in the nation is tough to get around, and that we beat them twice at home is very helpful for us, for our confidence, and to know we have Stanford at home in a similar situation is good for us.
How much does Lynn give you an advantage?
It gives us a huge advantage. I think the environment, having the whole crowd there is big, but I think also one of the biggest things is just not having to travel, not putting the miles on your legs, sitting in an airplane, sitting on a bus. It's hard. Getting to to eat at the U Club just like we do before every other home game. Be at Lynn, it's familiar, and it's routine.
Anything else, Mr. Smith? Thank you. Great.
Thank you.